Manchester United have been linked with the Ivorian AC Milan midfielder Franck Kessie. He will be available at some point, what it looks like, on a free transfer, and Manchester United have been linked with him. But the question is he an upgrade on Scott McTominay and Fred? Now, if you look closely at McTominay's stats, you'll see that he's a very, very, very good all-round midfielder. He does quite a lot of things well, like clearances, dribbles completed, interceptions, blocks. However, he seems to be unable to carry out progressive passes, progressive carries, and essentially control the tempo of a match and penetrate with his actual passing. Now, Kessie's been linked, and he is somewhat of an all-action midfielder. He's obviously shone when United played against AC Milan in the Europa League last season with his all-action display at Old Trafford. But statistically speaking, Kessie looks like much the same as McTominay and Fred. He has pretty good stats for touches in the opposition box. Pass completion is not too bad. Blocks are pretty good, but everything else, he's good at most things. He's another all-round midfielder. Basically, he's not elite at the two or three things that Manchester United midfield lacks, which is progressive passes and progressive carries. So United have got three midfielders there, Matic, Fred, McTominay, who are all able to carry out the multifunctional aspects of being a midfield player. But they are unable to control the tempo of matches, and they're unable to feed their forward players from deep positions. And this stat keeps coming up over and over again, that United's forwards don't actually receive the ball enough. And that's because of an inability to work the ball from the first third, from the back four, through to the strikers. Does Kessie resolve this tactical weakness Manchester United have? The answer is no. Franck Kessie is not the answer to resolve Manchester United's long-term inability to control games. And you can see this inability to control games away from home in Europe. I think we've lost 8 of the last 13 away games, not drawn, lost, because the midfield is unable to control possession and have someone in there to act like a metronome, someone like a Verratti, someone like a Frankie de Jong from Barcelona, someone like a Pirlo who can just tick the game over and kill the game when you need to. Anyway, that's a basic overview of Franck Kessie. Please give me your view. Do you think Kessie would be a good free signing, a good free transfer for Manchester United to buy? Do you think they should pursue someone else? For me, on a stat basis only, it's not just about stats, it's about other things. Man United need to find someone in the centre of the park who can excel in progressive passes. They need to be in the top 5% or the top 3% out of the top 5 leagues in Europe with progressive passing and passes attempted. They need someone in the midfield there who can actually be a deep lying playmaker. And actually, not to veer off topic, but United tried to sign Sean Longstaff 18 months ago, 2 years ago. And although it's probably a good thing they didn't sign him, I think that's the type of player that United are looking to buy. A player like, not a destroyer, a player who can actually play off both feet and has a high percentage of penetrative passes and actually retains possession. So anyway, tell me what you think. They're my views. United shouldn't sign Franck Kessie. Tell me what you think. Thanks for watching.